Hey, Shalom Akim out there, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim, Makakudash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect throughout the four winds of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Real big news, man. And it's about the 6G race. So we're currently in the era of 5G, but what's about to come is 6G. It says here on this article, fact sheet: President Donald J. Trump takes action to win the 6G race. And it says, I'm just gonna read a little bit of here. It says, securing the spectrum America needs. Today, President Donald J. Trump signed a presidential memorandum to ensure America's leadership in 6G development, which would make sense as to why they've brought all of the chip manufacturing to the U.S. All right. It says the memorandum directs immediate planning to relocate federal systems currently using the 7.125 to 7.4 gigahertz band of spectrum so it can be cleared for full power commercial 6G use. Federal incumbents have 12 months to submit relocation plans that protect national security missions while freezing this prime spectrum for American industry. Let me just jump down. It says, winning the 6G race, President Trump has taken decisive action to win the global race for 6G. 6G networks will provide the foundation to operate cutting-edge technologies of the next decade, including artificial intelligence, robotics, implantable technologies, and that is probably one of the biggest takeaways from this whole article. So, what does that mean? Implantable technologies, man. They want to turn people into a bunch of cyborgs. You know, they want to combine their technology and the whole worldwide internet network, you know, including the 6G. They want to put it inside of people. So it's people are going to be half machine, you know, and half human. And according to Esau, that's apparently the better way of living. You know, he is completely in opposition to the Most High. You know, he wants, you know, this is his vision for the world, is to connect people to his program so that people depart from the program of God. Okay, which are ways that are all natural. You know, the way that it was designed in a way that works in perfect balance and in good health. So this is what is coming very, very soon. I can only imagine 6G will probably be up because it said that they have 12 months to submit relocation plans. 6G probably come out latter part of next year, early 2027 potentially. But you know, and over the course of the next year, AI is just going to get that much better because it's making drastic improvements from year to year. It came out pretty heavy for maybe 5 years ago, and it's been, bro, it's gotten crazy better. So so we all know what this implantable technology is talking about. Um, and of course we're gonna get it. Revelation 13. I'll start at 11 actually, and it says the beast from the earth says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Uh, Basically making reference to the Roman Empire, and it now being healed, is known as America, which is biblically known as Babylon the Great, Sodom, and Egypt. Okay, it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that and should cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we always get this word for mark. So the word charagma. And it says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, of things carved, sculpture, graven work, of idolatrous images. So it can be either like a barcode or an implantable chip. But if you go into the etymology, go back into the root word of charagma. That word is corrects, and it says a pale or stake, a palisade, and a stake is something that you insert, kind of like a white picket fence. It's made up of stakes that are put in the ground, and that chip is the same shape as a stake. It is a implantable mark, man. But since these dudes and these other camps have been saying some wild shit, and going off on doctrine, and have even said that it's going to be okay to take the chip and shit, because they said that it's okay to take the vaccine. So so of course that they're gonna push and say it's okay to take this this implantable technology, man. Of course they're gonna say it. Okay, the scriptures talk about false prophets. In Jeremiah 23:1, it says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, saith the Lord Yahweh." Right, man, and they scatter. They They rock them back to sleep. And our people love to have this so, though. All right, man. Our people love to take heed, or our people love being told that they can do whatever they want, and God is going to love them no matter what. They love being told that because that gives them um, the green light to fulfill the lust of their flesh. Because our people don't want to miss out. Our people got real bad FOMO. And they're gonna, man, Jake. Like the 2/3 of Jake is gonna be highly flexing, and promoting that. Oh man, bro, check out what I can do. Man, you already know how it's gonna go. But continue reading a bit in this article. It says, and many other advancements. It will also deliver dramatically faster connection speeds, ultra low latency, and higher data capacity. So, man, they're gonna come out with a bunch of shit and be like, well, if you want to get this, it's the brand new coolest thing, man. You gotta take the thing, man. Man, if you want to come shop with us, bro, you gotta have the highest speed, man. You gotta have that 6G. And of course, they promoted around 6 and 6 and 6 and 6. Okay, just like during the C19, man. They said 6 feet. Like, 6 feet is oddly weird, right? Like, bro, you had everyone saying 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. You had everyone. That's weird, bro. Like, why not 5 feet? Why 6 feet? Okay, this is why the scriptures say that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Ephesians 6 and 12. I'll start up at 11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Let's get that word for principalities. It's that word arche. And it says the person or thing that commences, the first person or thing in a series, the leader, that by which anything begins to be, the origin, the active cause. Okay. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, because they make certain weird terms very trendy. Like in the early 2010s, you had a lot of, like, damn near every artist making songs with that whole na 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 na, and it had everybody saying that shit, which is weird, man. Okay. And you've had a plethora of others, man, like the 6 feet thing, but now you have people saying 6'7", which I think a brother put something in that. The brother Tazabah told me something about that, saying like that it's a something to do with some kind of ritual, but this is what we fight against, man. And the people don't even know that's why shit's getting so bad, is because, man, our people are going further and further and further left because they're following after the wicked, man. They're following after the darkness of this world. It says against spiritual wickedness in high places. There is a high spiritual wickedness, man, and our people don't consider anything spiritual. Our people are fucking carnal as hell, man. Actually, I'm gonna go as far as to say damn near all people are carnal as hell. All the people who are outside of the congregation of Great Millstone are very carnal. So they really only believe in, in that which is physical. And you have the other camps, that are, uh, uh, so, some there are spiritual as well. But people don't consider anything to be spiritual because you're looked at as like weird and shit. So the majority of the people are highly carnal, and the scriptures say to be carnally minded is death, and to have a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. But there is actual, legitimate spiritual wickedness that is taking place in today's society at the highest form that we've ever seen. Man, just take a look at the music videos, man. Like that dude, Lil Nas X. A full-on man, grown man, twerking on Satan sitting on a throne. It's insane. It's like, bro. I can't even say anything, bro. Like, you can't even say anything about that. You have a very popular artist having an extremely popping song called "Paint the Town Red." What the fuck do you think she's talking about, man? Painting the town red. Come on, bro. And all these things are in plain sight. That's how Esau operates, man. He puts it right in the people's faces, man. He puts it, in the movies and everything. Puts it all in front of your faces, man. But people just have been made to be so simple. People have been dumbed down. The dumbest they've ever fucking been, man. But hey, all things will proceed as the Lord has foretold in these scriptures, and we are blessed because the things that are pleasing to the Most High have been made known unto us. I forgot what scripture that is, man, but that's in the scriptures. So all we have to do is continue in this, continue in the path of the straight gate, which is the narrow. So with that being said, hope and pray that this was edifying. And until the next one, I'm going to say, Shalom.